When I picked up the phone to ask my daughter Clara when she would finally introduce her fiancés to the family, I expected a cheerful voice and a casual "will come by this weekend." Instead, what I heard made my blood run cold. "Oh, we already moved in together last week," Clara said, her tone light, almost teasing. "We only told a few people we trust." The words hit me like a slap to the face. Only a few people we trust. Me, who had spent months helping them save for that first apartment, who had bought every piece of furniture, every kitchen appliance, every comfort they claimed to need. Me, who had emptied my savings account to pay their moving deposit when they didn't have a dime to their name. I was not someone they trusted. I stood in my kitchen, gripping the phone as if it were made of lead, staring at the empty coffee cup in front of me. The table I had polished and decorated with flowers for their first housewarming party sat abandoned, a silent witness to my humiliation. The couch I had purchased for them, hoping they would invite me over to share a warm evening together, now cradled their laughter and secrets without me. I had meticulously planned the celebrations in my head. I had imagined the day I would walk into their apartment carrying a tray of fresh pastries. Dressed in the pale blue dress I had bought for their welcome party, I had imagined toasting with them, seeing their eyes light up with gratitude, hugging Clara tightly, and taking mental snapshots of happiness I would share with my grandchildren one day. Every plan had crumbled into dust with those 4 devastating words, "Only a few people we trust." When I finally found the courage to speak, my voice betrayed a tremor I tried to hide. "Clara, you serious? You didn't even tell me?" There was a pause. I could almost hear the smile forming on her lips. "Mom, it was just a small thing. We didn't mean to hurt you, really. I knew better." I saw the photos the next day on social media. The perfectly arranged living room, the fairy lights they had hung themselves, the friends and co-workers posing happily in the background. Every item I had helped buy, every dollar I had spent gone unnoticed by the people who had benefited from it the most. A week passed. I stayed silent, digesting the betrayal, replaying every phone call, every text, every favor I had done. Then came the call I had been dreading, one that would force me back into their orbit. "Mom," Clara said, her voice smaller now, almost hesitant. "The landlord is threatening to evict us if we don't pay this week, the rent transfer." "You forgot it." I closed my eyes, the memories flooding back. The nights I stayed up to transfer their rent from my account, the meals I skipped so they could eat well, the money I saved for myself that I handed to them without a thought all of it. And now, after excluding me from the one moment I had dreamed of sharing with them, they were calling me for money as if nothing had happened. I took a deep breath, letting the fury simmer beneath the surface. "Clara," I said slowly, my voice calm but firm, "I only help people who value me, people who consider me special." The silence on the other end was deafening. I heard her gulp, heard the tremor of guilt in her voice. "Mom, we always thought you were." Lies. Every word I had ever believed about their gratitude, their appreciation, their love, had been a carefully woven mask. And now, for the first time in years, I felt it shatter. I sat at my kitchen table, staring at the empty seat across from me. For decades, I had poured my heart into a family that seemed to take me for granted, my sacrifices invisible, my love undervalued. And yet, through this humiliation, something inside me shifted. It wasn't just anger, it was clarity. For the first time, I realized I needed to put myself first. The bills I paid, the dinners I prepared, the furniture I bought, they would no longer define my worth. The love I gave, unconditional and unseen, would no longer be my burden. I sipped my coffee, letting the warmth seep into my chest. And as I stared out the window at the street below, I made a vow. I would no longer be invisible. I would no longer be someone taken for granted. I would be the first person I cared about each morning. And if they wanted help in the future, they would have to earn the title of special once again.